Hey.
I'm great. I had a little back problem today, so I had to cancel everything, and I was this is fun laying in the bed, but doing the interview with my atomizer and sense going.
Well, you doing an
Oh.
interview talking to
Oh,
49 million people plus. It's
Hello, 49 million people plus. Hi.
Oh.
it's amazing technology and the way it works.
yes, it
I
is.
love it.
You know
I
what I
love it.
mean? They listening to you in an igloo out in Alaska
You're so
somewhere.
silly. That's right.
Hey,
Bless
hey,
their hearts.
Alaska. I went to Juilliard with a girl from Alaska, and she said that it's dark for the entire winter. Not, I mean, like
Mm-hmm.
nighttime.
Yeah, it
Yes.
And
is.
Yes.
I'm like, wow, how do you do it? She's like, people get really depressed.
I bet
Well,
they do.
they created happy lights for that reason right there.
Mm-hmm.
You ever hear
Oh,
somebody
are they
talk
the
about?
ones that created those happy lights?
Yeah, they have to have everything over bright in the winter time because they'll get depressed because darkness bring on depression.
Right.
That's
Chemically,
right.
Yeah.
chemically
It
in
does.
the human body,
Mm-hmm.
it don't even
Yeah.
gotta be. You don't have to be depressed or anything.
But I hear in like the summertime that it's just gorgeous and it's never dark.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
They even have tours.
Michelle
wow.
Carr on the
Yes.
Midnight Hour radio show,
Midnight Hour.
jazz singer.
Yes, among other types of genres, but yes, definitely a jazz singer.
All right.
You know, we want to give a shout out to Tom Esty, public relations in New York.
Hey, Tom.
Hey, Tom.
Thank you,
He's the best.
Tom.
Thank you,
Tom is my man.
And shout out to Australia.
Oh
yeah,
they
Melbourne.
listening to you
Hey.
in
Yes.
Sydney,
I
in
have
Sydney,
Down
been
under.
there.
but they also
the
listening
summer.
to you in Oceania too.
Oh my goodness! Hi.
On the other side, that's
I'll
going.
be in Australia though this coming summer. Mark and I will be in Australia.
Well, they listening to you in Sydney right now, and in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean on the other side of Australia.
Yay!
Some
I'm
people don't think
excited.
that's a country, Oceania, but it is technically.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like Sarah Palin didn't think Africa was a continent.
Well,
Oh, my
you know,
gosh.
Sarah Palin didn't
Politics.
think.
She's still not thinking.
Right.
Mm.
Right.
Well, that is not the opinion of the Midnight Hour radio show. Screenworks
We
Entertainment
have to bring
Here
the
I
light.
go in that disclaimer.
or Radio 1. That is the opinion of Michelle Carr, Marvetta Rutherford,
Yep.
and whoever else is in the studio.
I claim it.
Oh, my gosh.
You know what? We having a ball. Michelle, tell us about your music. Michelle Carr on the Midnight Hour radio show. Tell us about your music.
Well, let's see. I hate when people say "wow," and I just did that. My music is for a long time. You know, I sang in community theater. I mean, I've just been singing and dancing for as long as I can remember, and I've always known that I've wanted to do this. When I went into college, you have to major in the classics. That's what you have to do to get your degree.
Mhm.
And then I fell in love with it. So I thought I was going to be an opera singer, and I auditioned for Juilliard for my graduate degree, and I did my graduate degree at Juilliard and graduated. And in my second year, I just had this sensation that it wasn't going to be enough for me. Like the payoff wasn't enough for the work. Like 8 hours a day at the piano, learning, you have to break the rhythms and the music down, and then you have to break down the languages, and then you have to translate it. And you can't use the translations that are given to you in the opera book because they're not correct. So you have to individually look them up in a special dictionary. It's a lot of work.
Sounds like
so
it.
I can sing in 6 different languages, and once you learn it, it's just beautiful. But what happens is, in the opera world, you may learn maybe 12 or 15 roles in your genre, and you'll regurgitate those roles for the rest of your life. And I knew that I wanted to write my own stuff, and I knew that there were other things there because I come from a family of songwriters. So I slowly defected away from opera, even though I was very successful. It was a hard choice, but it wasn't enough. And so I thought, wow, in 8 hours I could write an entire song. I've written songs in 2 hours. And so my second year I directed a show, and then that led to my writing. On my first production contract of Showboat, I wrote and recorded on all of my breaks and in Canada. And at that point, I was just writing.
Well, you
for
know
a
what? You're
record deal.
talking about songs, so let's hear one of your songs. Give Change a Try. Michelle Carr on the Midnight Hour Radio Show.
All right.
Here in this big city, I've seen some heavy things, hard times and broken dreams. Can't let it get to me. Some of us work so hard, such a sad scene, to never see life's great things. Why can't we all slow down, make some time, say what's on our minds, give change a try? But I was born to take a path, one that makes you sing and laugh. Take away the pain you feel, heal your heart, this is not a dream, it's real. Don't let me see you in another year, living in fear, crying the same tears. It's time to move into a higher state, get your life straight, time to celebrate. Remember all the dreams you used to have, take them back, you have a chance to live out your dream. I was born to take a path, one that makes you sing and laugh. Take away the pain you feel, heal your heart, this is not a dream, it's real. We all gonna try to live our best life. Walking that line.
Okay, Michelle Carr. I had to let the world hear your new song. Give Change a try.
That's right.
Oh, that's my
I need
favorite
it.
part when
Wonderful.
you fade it out. No kidding. It's, when I do it live, that's my favorite part.
Okay.
Oh no, I wasn't even trying to play you like that, homegirl.
Mm-mm.
You know what I'm saying? We just got that limited time on the Midnight Hour.
No, I understand. I'm so long-winded. So yeah. So the process of my music basically is a conglomeration of all different genres, and I'm not genre specific. I always use jazz musicians and the musicians I've used forever, and I just write what I love because for so many years I wrote for what A&R people wanted me to write, or
Yes.
and it's so and it's just so freeing to do that, and I'm happy doing that. So that's part of where my telling you about my music and where it comes from and all of that.
Well, 142,000 people in Cleveland and 49 million worldwide just heard your song.
Cleveland, hey, I did Showboat there in 1998.
All
Yeah.
right.
I love Cleveland. It was an awesome city. I was there for 2 months.
Okay.
Oh, my yoga teacher lives there. Hey, Marnie Task.
All right.
Right.
So, Michelle, I see that you
Who,
are.
you need to introduce yourself.
Oh, sorry. This is India. How you doing today?
Hi, India.
I'm
Fine.
I'm wonderful. How you doing?
Good.
I wanted to know who inspires you. Like, what popular artist inspires you to actually do what you do? You know, what brought you into the music industry? Like, who inspired you to have your sound, your technique?
Okay. First, technique. There was no inspiration there.
Okay.
I mean, it was just technique is just technique. You
Okay,
have
got
to
it.
do it.
Mm-hmm.
And when I started singing, I couldn't sing above a G4, which is not that high for a soprano.
Yeah. I'm a
And,
first alto. I understand.
Okay, so my teacher just said, listen, I know by the size of your neck and the way your face is built that you're not giving me all that you have, and I can't help you unless you let it all hang out, meaning like you have to make mistakes,
Yeah.
So once I found that, I found my range. So one summer I just locked myself in my bedroom every day and went to the practice rooms after school. And I said, I'm going to learn how to sing up to a high C, and then it just went on and on and on from there. So that's technique. And you really have to take that super seriously because all of that work I did on operas and the languages make it so easy for me to learn a song in an hour or memorize it and be able to perform it because there's so many less layers to go through. Okay, so that's the technique part. And what was the other half of the question?
What artist?
The style.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Who inspires you?
It's wild. I lived with Nancy Wilson for 4 years, so obviously,
God.
she has influenced me.
That did it.
It was like living with an encyclopedia, and she's been in my life for almost 30 years. So obviously her. I mean, when I was applying for a Juilliard or looking at schools, she was playing the Blue Note, and I would sit on the stairs and I'd watch her and take pictures and be so fascinated. And now I'm playing the Blue Note in my 15th season.
Wow.
And my friends are like, remember when we used to come and say, Mom, you're Nancy here, And it's such a full circle moment. So definitely her. She's first. And Leontine Price, my God. Leontine Price is for vowels and phrasing and breath control, and just she's amazing. I love, Kurt Elling. I love Michael McDonald. I love Diana Ross. And not that she's like this powerhouse, but I did listen to her so much growing up. And I listened to Barbara Streisand growing up and ended up being locked in an elevator with her. She was very influential. Nina Simone. James Taylor. I love James. I adore James Taylor. I adore my uncle and both of my uncles. One plays bass and guitar, and they're like that kind of genre of music. So I grew up singing with them. So James Taylor, Joni Mitchell, Carole King.
Well, Michelle, we only got about 2 minutes left, so I don't want to have you miss the opportunity to tell people how to get in touch with Michelle Carr.
Oh, thank you. I have at M Carr Vocals, like the letter M Carr, Carr Vocals. That's my Twitter name, at M Carr Vocals. And Facebook.com, and I have my tag is Facebook.com/Michelle Carr Vocals.
Okay.
Right.
Well, I'm going to give Rocky Thunder the opportunity to induct you into the Midnight Hour Radio Show Hall of Fame. This started with Marilyn McCool and Billy Davis Jr. from the Fifth Dimension. They good friends of mine. You know,
oh, my goodness. I did. Mick Bell was in that. Michelle Bell, I did a tour with him, right? Yeah.
So I want to give her an opportunity to induct you into the Midnight Hour Radio Show Hall of Fame. And with that, you can come by and say hello if you ever in Cleveland.
Oh, my
or you can
goodness.
just
Thank
call
you.
in and say hello. Well, I'm going to turn it over to Rocky Thunder.
Thank you so much.
Hey, Michelle, how you doing?
I'm fine, Rocky Thunder.
Well, this is how
cool name.
Thank you. This is how we induct you. We give you 30 seconds. You can sing for us. You can do a spoken word. You can say something to your fans. And what this does is you can always call in, like Myron said. You can always call in and say, hey, or if you're ever in Cleveland again on a Saturday night, you can come by and just hang out with the Midnight Hour Radio Show. So
that's so cool.
So your 30 seconds start now. Michelle
Carr being inducted into the Midnight Hour Radio Show Hall of Fame. Right now.
So okay. Oh, first I just want to say 30 seconds. It's really quick. Anybody who has a dream and you have to do something and there's nothing else you could do or you'd rather die, do it no matter what, because people give up on you, people invest, people pull out. But if you continue to do it, I guarantee that success will come if you love what you do. Secondly, I'm going to sing, just remember that I'm in love with you. Just remember that you love me too. We'd be foolish letting troubles come between us. We'd be foolish when we know we love each other so. And that's in Nancy Wilson's Grammy-nominated record, With My Lover Beside Me.
Well, we want to thank you for coming on the Midnight Hour Radio Show.
Yay!
Michelle Carr. Thank you so much.
Thank you. It was so much fun. Thank you for having me.
Always.
Pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good night.
Good
night. Sweet dream.
Thank you.
So that was Michelle Carr World on the Midnight Hour Radio Show.
Mm-hmm. Nice Twitter.
Soon we're going to be going to the Gospel Creation segment. But
yeah.